Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new day of Road to TCG World 2016. Now it's been a while, it's definitely been a while since our last video where I started playing any games at all. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't seen my Nationals report, you should definitely check it out. It was uploaded on Monday in English and in Spanish on Tuesday. And as you can see, my championship count has been updated with Nationals. I now have 1,047 championship points. That means we have the day to invite, and I'm pretty happy about that. Now, I'm not gonna go through my deck list. I'm actually gonna link right now, or it's been linked through since the video started, to Ross Gilbert's channel, PTCG Radio, where he actually goes through my deck list off of a photo I sent to him, and he checks, or rather he shows or talks about the intricacies of the list, the peculiarities, all the notable things you might want to know about, like the Tool 1 Octillery line, like the muscle bands, like the Lysander. So all of that is included in his video. You should definitely check it out and subscribe to his channel if you haven't yet. And yeah, so that's why I'm not going through the list. I'd rather let him or rather link you guys to that so that you can take advantage of that knowledge. And yeah, so now we're up against a Trevenant deck. Now, one of the inclusions I made to my list in order to try and have a better matchup against this deck was the third Rough Seas. Now, I was pretty fortunate that he didn't get the turn 1 Trevenant, so I need to make the best use out of this situation. Now, he could definitely KO my Froakie, so that's a bit worrisome. Now, I want to use as many item cards as possible here. Gonna play a Trainer's Mail, I guess. Okay, so I do have a Rough Seas here. Could play a Muscle Band, but Muscle Band is not really important. So I'm gonna keep the Rough Seas. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Verse Seeker and the Sycamore. And I'm going to keep one of the Frogadiers, but I'm gonna keep it in my hand. Well, obviously I cannot evolve yet, and I'm gonna keep the energy in my hand as well, along with the supporter. So next turn, if he does get the Stadium and KOs Froakie, that's fine. If for some reason he doesn't KO Froakie, then I chose to keep N instead of Sycamore, because if I use Sycamore, I would be forced to play the Rough Seas, but my intention is to guarantee that I get to play the second, or my first Stadium second. So my opponent actually doesn't do anything at all. He simply ascensions into Trevenant. So now the end is not looking like a really good idea, but at least I don't have to play my Rough Seas, and I get to conserve resources in that sense. And well, I'm gonna be able to water duplicates here. And I do have 2 Rough Seas, access to 2 Rough Seas, so I'm really hoping he plays a Stadium card himself. But if not, I'll simply have to N. So yeah, we're in a pretty okay position at this point in time. We have our turn to water duplicates. We actually have access to 4 potential Greninjas. There's the Stadium, there's a Bursting Balloon. So it's gonna be an interesting dynamic. I mean, I might choose not to attack. Like, I'm in no hurry of attacking at this point in time. All I need to do is heal off my Pokemon and everything. He actually ends me, and as you can see, I did have 2 Rough Seas, so maybe things will get a little bit more complicated from this point onwards. Yep, they will get more complicated because of the fact that I did not get a supporter or a Greninja. And I'm top decking more item cards. So I'm gonna Rough Seas here. Now I do have energy, so I can actually retreat and prevent a KO. But I wonder what's better, to retreat into Froakie, and he will probably get to to counter stadium me. Yeah, we are now in top deck mode. We drew terribly off of this last 10. I'm just gonna pass here, no need to attach an energy just yet. I could have tried to bubble, I guess, but there really was no need, I guess. If I had benched the Jirachi, then maybe I could have done something, but Jirachi only prevents damage and not item cards, so he might also not get the stadium. Well, never mind. After that Sycamore, I definitely expect him to get the stadium. I would not be surprised. And yeah, now we're on a timer. We are on a pretty crucial timer. And we need to top deck Greninjas, or we need to keep top decking Rough Seas, or a supporter. A supporter would be the ideal best case scenario. We are in a lot of trouble. He's actually gonna silence Fear, which is definitely the right play with no Rough Seas in play. We'll see what I top deck. An N, okay. I will take that, and I guess I'll attach the energy. No, I'm gonna attach the energy to Frogadier. There's no need to give away that energy. Now, off of the N, I do get Greninjas, a ton of Greninjas actually. But once again, no. Once again, no Rough Seas. Now, I do have access to Octillery next turn. The issue with Octillery is that it is a Lysander target, but I did get 3 Greninjas, so that means I get to save the damaged Frogadier. Okay. So that's pretty... We are in a better position now, and we basically need to get a better flow of energy, or to find our Rough Seas. That's the #1 goal here. Now, I made a mistake by not checking if Octillery is in my deck. The bursting balloon also makes things not ideal for us, and he can potentially Lysander up the Greninja in order to damage it, which would not be good. He's gonna Verse Seeker for a Sycamore. Okay, there's also a chance he might deck himself out before he manages to KO us, but he actually doesn't use the supporter. He does get a prize here, which is expected. Now, I do not want to attack the Trevenant, but what I do want to do is volley into Octillery, which is available to me, and I get to draw 5 more cards, or 3 more cards. Now, do I bench the Remoraid? That's a big question here. I think I do, because I'm counting on him not KOing or not managing to KO Greninjas, and I do get an extra card off of that. No luck there. Now, do I attack or not? I mean, if I do attack, he draws 2 prizes next turn, and then I Sycamore, and if I do not attack, he only gets 1 prize. What do I do here, guys? I generally do not know. I think I retreat into Remoraid. I think that's my best play, and I hope to draw Rough Seas or an energy at least, because he will probably not KO me. But there was no reason for me to risk that damage, and I do have the Sycamore for next turn, plus a potential Octillery, although I doubt I will draw enough cards to play. So yeah, he does go for the Silent Fear. So he gets a prize off of the Frogadier, which is fine. All I need now is an energy. He did not attach a Bursting Balloon, and our deck is thin enough that you could think I should be able to find another of my Rough Seas. There it is. So that's pretty great. We actually find both, which is amazing, as I will get 2 turns of completely nullifying the damage that Trevenant Break has dealt to me. I'm not gonna use Greninja's ability because it doesn't really help me with the maths in terms of KOing Trevenant. I do it KO with or without the ability, and I want to conserve the energy. Now getting AC is also pretty nice because that means he cannot Lysander stall me. I do however feel like he will be able to counter my stadium immediately. Yep, there it is. There it is. So now we have to hope that he doesn't have his 4th stadium already available to him. We have to hope that's the case. Oh, he actually ends us. Not good. I mean, as long as I get an energy, we'll still be okay. I even get an AC to potentially heal up something that might get KO'd. So we're not in the worst of positions. He actually retreats. Does find a bursting balloon. So definitely worst case scenario. Definitely worst case scenario here for us. Oh wow, okay. That top deck, pretty crucial. Pretty damn nice, I must say. And do I use Greninja's ability? No. Does this guy? Okay, this guy has Froakie. Well, that doesn't really matter, does it? Well, it could matter. Nah. Gonna attach to Greninja, to this Greninja. Gonna retreat. Now, I really, genuinely have to hope. Finding a Greninja break would be amazing, but I have to hope he doesn't have his 4th stadium card immediately. If he doesn't, then I will be in an incredible position. If he doesn't find the stadium card, he has Sycamore. Okay, Sycamore is actually not terrible. He does find the stadium, but he finds another bursting balloon. Now, will he go? Okay, now my goal is to deck him out because the damage is too much. He has 3 Verse Seekers and 3 Ends. So he still has access to 1 Verse Seeker at least. Man, he got everything he needed this turn. There's nothing we can do actually right now. There's generally nothing we can actually do to prevent. We didn't put enough pressure. I mean, we got the Frogadiers. But that was it. That was pretty much it. If I attack him, he gets 2 prizes next turn. There's no way out of this one. There's generally no way out of this one. Man, this sucks. If I AC the Greninja, I prevent a prize card. But he still has 3 turns and a potential 2nd versus or 4th versus Seeker. So I'm gonna retreat into this Octillery and I'm gonna pass. Man, this sucks. This genuinely sucks. Unless his Verse Seeker is prized. No, he's gonna be able. Yeah, he has Lysanders. That's his 2nd Lysander, isn't it? Yeah, this is game. Oh no, that's his 1st Lysander. Wow. So yeah, he gets a prize card here. I only have 1 Greninja left. I do not have any healing. I do not have a way to reuse my AC or anything. So I never got my Greninja breaks either. To increase the HP, that would have been pretty cool. But I'm gonna concede here, guys. This is a rough matchup for sure. The 3rd stadium definitely helps, and if he had not found his 4th stadium, he had not been able to counter our stadium every single turn, then we would have had a much easier time dealing with Trevenant. So yeah, I guess there's a case for the 4th stadium, for the 4th rough seas, and now we're up against a pure grass deck. So looks like the champion deck will come back with 2 losses. I mean, there's really very few scenarios where you will beat any kind of grass deck, be it Vespiquen Vileplume, be it Mega Sceptile. It's gonna be really, really hard, unless this is some sort of water-free deck. I do not have high hopes of winning. But yeah, thankfully I only faced one grass deck at Nationals and I was able to beat it. So, I mean, grass is not too popular in the metagame, and Greninja, I guess, is not popular enough to justify playing grass enough. Although the water toolbox deck has been making its rounds. We did see Vileplume Sideguard and Mega Sceptile Seismitoad do well in Japan. So, I mean, there's a case. And this is actually Superior, so it's gonna be a pretty much impossible match. Impossible match. He finds a Hex Maniac. Okay. Huh. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Especially if he has... Yeah, it's gonna be rough. I think I mean, Superior only takes 2 energy, right? Or is it 1? It's 1 energy. He one-hit KOs me with 1 energy. That is not good. And Jirachi is completely useless. He even has Ariados, but yeah, with Ariados he will be able to 1-KO even Greninja breaks. So he simply passes. Now the pass, I guess, indicates weakness to a certain point. We do have 4 Frogadiers available to us, that's great. So I would normally opt to end this time around, but because my opponent did pass with a pretty big hand, I'm gonna actually Sycamore my hand away. I get a pretty decent hand, but if he Lysander KOs my Froakie, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. If he doesn't, or if he flips heads on the paralysis, then my attack is gonna be delayed. Oh boy. So he did flip heads, so I have to pass, unfortunately. Now, does he KO Jirachi? Does he flip heads again? He doesn't. Okay, that's good. Okay, he uses AC immediately, and he uses Vine Whip. Okay, that's perfectly fine by me. If he doesn't even KO the Frogadier, like, you can tell he is actually stuck. And wow, I could actually get a KO here, because I did top deck the Wally. So I could KO the Servine, but is that better than going for the water duplicates? I don't think so. So I'm simply gonna retreat, promote, gonna dive ball for my Frogadier, keeping the Wallies. Maybe I should have used Wallies instead, but what's done is done, and I'm just gonna water duplicates here. Water duplicates, okay. So let's see what my opponent can he top deck out of this terrible situation he's in. He's gonna Hex Maniac. I'm fine with that. He's gonna Verse Seeker, get back the Hex Maniac. That will prevent me from finishing off the game early on, I guess. But he doesn't even get a KO on the Frogadier, so that's pretty great. Like, at this point you would expect to already have lost your Frogadier for him to be attacking with Superior and things like that. But looks like that's not the case. I'm gonna Wallies, because why not? Make my deck thinner. It's not like I have the super ultra amazing hand just yet. I will, however, counter Stadium and heal myself. And then I get my KO. And if he does evolve and paralyze me, I can evolve into the Greninja Break and get myself a KO once again by removing the paralysis. So I'm in a pretty ideal scenario in which this is one of the rare occasions that I will be able to maybe beat a grass type deck. He finds a Sycamore on the crucial turn. He will not paralyze me, and he's gonna Sycamore. So with a Stadium, a Serperior, and an Energy, he one-hit KOs the Greninja. There's the Stadium, there's the Serperior, there's the Energy. No? Okay, there's the Ultra Ball for Shaman. Oh, and he gets rid of an Energy. And a Serperior, or Servine. He okay, Snivy, not Shaman. He has the Energy. No Shaman. Okay, so he gets a KO. That's fine. If I evolve into Greninja Break and use Shadow Stitching, or if I simply attack and use my Giant Water Shuriken, I will get myself a KO. And yeah, a weird game. Maybe my opponent simply doesn't have Shaman. I do KO, right? No water resistance or anything. Yeah, no water resistance. So yeah, I get 2 Moonlight Slash for the KO. And even if he gets another Serperior, Stadium, or Servine, Stadium, Serperior, and Energy, he will not be able to KO my Greninja Break unless he also finds the Aridos. So he requires a ton of cards. A ton of cards. Oh gosh. Okay. Definitely possible. He even has the Muscle Band. He gets the Stadium, so now all he's missing is the Servine and or the Serperior. Can he get it though? Oh man. Okay. So now, wait, what? He did, yeah. Oh gosh. Wow, his hand was Energy Muscle Band. Oh crap. What? He opted not to KO me? That's pretty weird. Do I grab a KO here on the bench? Snivy? No, because I'm gonna draw less with my N, with my own N. So I'm gonna attach the Muscle Band here. He's only KO'd 1. Gonna end. I'm not gonna use the Sacred Ash just yet. I do get an Energy, so that's pretty awesome. I also find a Berserker and a potential access to Octillery. This Octillery is not available to us. It's actually priced, so maybe I should go for a Froakie instead. Simply give up on the Octillery option, and I will pass here. Really weird decision that my opponent opted not to KO, but I guess I can understand it. He's gonna Berserker for Hexmaniac. Okay, that's fine. I will not be able to KO the Snivy, which is unfortunate. Oh man, that Energy. Okay, but I do have Jirachi. I do actually have Jirachi as an option to attack, but that freaking special Energy definitely messed up with my plans a little bit. So okay, I guess I'll level ball for the second Jirachi. Yeah, because he has 2 Energy attached and he might paralyze me, and I'm gonna versus Seeker for a Professor Sycamore. Okay, so we have a game here. We definitely have a game, and a very interesting one at that. Gonna Sacred Ash now this time around. The 2 Greninjas, the 2 Frogadiers, and the Greninja BREAK. And then I've already attached an energy. I mean, he cannot Hex Maniac forever. That's the thing. That's what we have going in our favor. He cannot Hex Maniac forever. And we should be able to buy ourselves a turn with Jirachi right now. So that will be pretty awesome. Now I will go and find... Nope, not this Greninja, this Greninja. Just in case I need the break as well. But things are looking okay. As long as he doesn't have Lysander, like he's had the exact cards he needed every turn since he got off that Trainer's Mail and Sycamore. So that compensated definitely for the bad start he got. And yeah, let's see. Now the damage also works out nicely. He healed 30, but because I do have the muscle band, he has to KO me, right? He's not gonna use the coil attack. He uses coil. Oh no, I meant the other attack. Wait. Oh, okay. So coil lasts forever. Ah, man. Oh well. Well, that was another mistake as well. I should have promoted this Greninja. Man, this is annoying. Okay. Gonna Ultra Ball the energy and the Remoraid for another Frogadier. And I'm actually going to... that he had Hex Maniac and then Lysander. Okay. Gonna end my opponent. And hopefully that seals off the game. I don't know if it will. I'm hoping. The issue is the energies. The issue is that muscle band. I really needed that muscle band. Now my opponent might suffer from energy drought, which would be cool. He's only seen 5 energy, so it's not too likely. He hasn't found the Ariados either, which is good for us. But I might actually simply opt to Stardust next turn. Okay, so I have another Greninja up and going. This is difficult. Gonna Stardust once again. That means my Greninja can KO the Serperior, and then I can Giant Water Shuriken the Ariados, or the Spinarak rather. If he does find an energy finally, he will get a KO, but I'm fine with that because this Serperior in theory should not be able to KO my Greninja BREAK unless he finds a muscle band. I will take 2 prizes myself this upcoming turn. Okay, so first off, the break to try and prevent a KO. Then we Giant Water Shuriken to grab ourselves a KO. And then there's a Froakie, not too useful. I guess I will Super Rod here. The break, the Greninja, nah. The break and 2 energy. Well, no, yeah. The break and 2 energy. Because that's what I need right now, energy. And then with the Trainer's Mail, I will find N, which I think is my best play here. Because I bring down my opponent to 2 cards, I draw 3 myself, plus the 1 I get off of my prizes, and he should not be able to KO my Greninja. I do find an energy, thankfully, and I haven't even attached energy yet. I'm just gonna Moonlight Flash for the KO. And yeah, I mean, Octillery off of my prizes would be best case scenario possible, where it's 1 in 3 chance. Okay, I do get it. So as long as he doesn't Hex Maniac or find a Muscle Band energy, even if he finds Muscle Band energy, we should be okay here. We really should be okay. Doesn't even matter that he benches another Snivy. Okay, he ends us. So no Octillery for us. No energy either. Does he find energy? No, he doesn't. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And we got off energy ourselves. So I'm gonna Giant Water Shuriken the active, of course. And let's see what I'm gonna Fisherman here for 4 energy. And I will attack with a benched Greninja, because there's no reason for me to sacrifice my active Greninja Break. My opponent has been getting off of the ends pretty well, so you never know if he'll be able to pull off another crazy turn of Servine, Superior, or Muscle Band KO. So I'd rather him KO that, because if he pulls off all of that and Lysander, he does beat me. But without the Lysander, I do have the access to Giant Water Shuriken plus an energy to KO. He had the Lysander and a Versus Seeker. He opted to go and dig into his deck for whatever reason. We haven't seen Shaman. There's Shaman, okay. So he can still pull it off. He can actually still pull it off. No way. No freaking way. He can still evolve, Lysander, Muscle Band, Energy, KO the Greninja Break. He can still pull that off. Wow. Wow. This has been an absolutely crazy game. Absolutely crazy. 2 Lysanders, 3 Verse Seekers, so he still has access to Muscle Band. Wow. Just wow. Okay. This is just crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. I will Sycamore here, because I should be able to get my Greninja Break and another energy. Nope, never mind. Man, if I just... This is crazy, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Can I hit my Greninja Break? It's in there. No. Now I'm forced to Giant Water Shuriken. Wow. This is just incredible. Is he going to end me? Is he really going to end me? That would be crazy if he does. If he ends me down to 1, KOs me, and I do not draw out of that, well, I do have Octillery. And it cannot end and Lysander. So I am down to 1 prize card. All I need is an energy to KO that Snivy. Or 2 energy to KO Superior. Or a Lysander to KO Snivy. Such a crazy match, guys. It's so close. I mean, I think I should win here, as long as he doesn't end me. Okay, he has the Stadium, he has Spinarak, he has Ariados. We're seriously going to end. He has 1 Verse Seeker left. He's only played 1 end, so I wouldn't put it past him. Wow. But we do have Octillery. He cannot end an X-Maniac or end and Lysander at the same time. He cannot do both. He generally cannot do both. He's gonna end. Okay, that's fine. I will draw 1 card. I have 6 cards left in my deck. I draw AC. That's fine. I should be able to find everything I need here to win. I generally should be able to find everything I need to win. So I top deck an energy. With the energy, I will Giant Water Shuriken, the active. Last Berserker was priced, he says. And then I get to Abyssal Hand for 4 cards exactly. I know there's a Berserker in there. I know there's a Greninja Break. I knew there was energy. So yeah. GG, man. GG. Wow, that was super close. And after his terrible bad start and my incredibly good start, he almost pulled off the comeback. He generally almost pulled off the comeback. So we don't start off the week with with a couple of losses. 1 loss, 1 win. Ironically, a loss against a deck I supposedly prepared for, and a win against a deck that should beat me almost every time. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow to see this deck in action in Spanish, or on Friday for a little bit more action showcasing the Mexican champion deck. Thank you guys, and bye-bye.